Time for the talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, former world champion Johnny Nelson. Muhammad.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing.
You can tell both of these fighters are exuding confidence as they touch gloves. And here we go.
Todd, it's a pleasure and an honor to be here at this venue. It's going to be something special.
Under the bright lights here for this one. Really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight. And there's the bell to start the round. Looks like a little change of strategy here, trying to loosen up the flow a little bit. Nice punch. The straight right just misses. Catch and shoot. So here we go again. Ali versus Frazier. Will we see yet another fight of the century?
They've got to get it right. The third time through, Ali had to punch the fight out of Frazier. Ali was known to be said that it's the closest to death he's ever been in the ring with Frazier. Frazier just had so much. He wouldn't let go, but Ali, he pulled it off again. These boys are going to do it again for a fourth time. Why? I know why. The coaches don't want to do it. The family don't want to do it. But this is fighter's prime. This fight, again, this is what our history is made about.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Trying to land that jab. Frazier being much more. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Ali in that last one. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
This fighter is all about finesse, using a lot of angles and lateral movement.
These are my kind of fighters, boxing on the edge of the ring, using the jab, using the footwork, moving left to right. It's like a bull in a matador.
Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. Nice counter shot. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it. They can't get out of the way of that straight.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
This fighter has that swarmer's mentality, taking away an opponent's reach, getting on the inside, and just banging and banging and banging.
You got a swarmer on your case, you know you got to fight. You got to hold him, you got to tie him up. You got to lean on him when he come in until the referee makes you break off. But keep your hands high, because they will keep punching until that referee said stop.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about it. And here comes the legend Joe Frazier, Hall of Famer, all-time great. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Don't blink when you're watching Joe Frazier. He's got one-punch knockout power. Looking to land the hook. You're not going to see as much footwork as the smaller weight classes in the heavyweight division, but we don't care. We want the heavy fist. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two. Do you believe what we are seeing?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
That jab doesn't score. Just misses with that uppercut. Incredible firepower from both of these heavyweights. Not a lot of punch output. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Frazier's been in so many hellacious battles over the years. The trilogy with Muhammad Ali, his fights against George Foreman, a true legend. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. The jab doesn't quite connect. This has been a very competitive round between these two. When you think heart and courage, you think Joe Frazier.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
The straight right just misses. That jab doesn't find a home. Straight right just misses. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. Well, we know they've got facing Joe Frazier, who won gold at the '64 Olympic Games. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, thinking, you've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket them.
You don't want to trade punches with Joe Frazier. That left hook misses. How about that time counter shot? Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
Having so much...
Are we about to see the end of an era? Are we about to see Joe Frazier get knocked out? And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
And he scores with the counter. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. Frazier's been in so many hellacious battles over the years. The trilogy with Muhammad Ali, his fights against George Foreman. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? And that left hook doesn't find its target. One punch could end this fight for either of these two heavyweights.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
A very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. They're both trying for a knockout. Down goes Frazier. We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
You've got to see that again.
Gotta wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's gonna. They ring the bell and here we go. Gotta get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's gonna happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. They exchange punches. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought. The bravery being shown here is just incredible.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
The work rate is down. The head isn't moving as well, Johnny. Fatigue is starting to set in.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym. You can do it at night. They've got to relax.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about it. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Tried to score with the uppercut. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
Power, that power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point. They both want a highlight reel knockout.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Misses with the jab. Straight right just misses. Caution is being thrown to the wind. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. After what we saw in that... Frazier's been in so many hellacious battles over the years. The trilogy with Muhammad Ali, his fights against George Foreman, a true legend. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
This is with that uppercut. Can't believe we're only halfway through the round. Look how that straight's affecting them.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
These are heavyweights, but I tell you what, that hand speed and footwork, they look like middleweights.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Right through the hook, it didn't land. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. And here comes the legend Joe Frazier, Hall of Famer, all-time great. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Swing and a miss with that hook. Punch, counter punch. Those counter punches have to hurt. There's the jab that doesn't score. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Pretty close fight here in this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Straight right just misses. Swing and a miss with that uppercut. Jab slightly off target. That left-handed jab doesn't quite score. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. Talk about a... There's the bell to start the round. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
If there's anyone that can get out of trouble, it's Muhammad Ali. How are they still standing?
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
This is the heavyweight division. One punch could end this fight.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with some of that.
Is this the beginning of the end for this legend? Down goes Joe Frazier. We wondered how good his chin was, but no one's chin standing up to that shot.
That's lights out right there.
So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight's capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
These two were made for each other. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. Let's see how the game plan changes after... Frazier's been in so many hellacious battles over the years. The trilogy with Muhammad Ali, his fights against George Foreman. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Nice job slipping that left uppercut. They're both looking for the knockouts here, and that's what we expect from heavyweights.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
So much firepower here. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. Joe Frazier is in trouble. How did they not go down?
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when they get to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. He's going downstairs, trying to dig to the body. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Is Frazier in trouble? Well, it's go back to the drawing board time, a unanimous decision victory.
They've done it before, now they're doing it again, and look what's happened.